The collapse of the World Trade Center, WTC, on September 11, 2001, was a tragic event caused primarily by the terrorist attacks carried out by hijackers who flew two commercial airplanes into the Twin Towers. The specific reasons for the collapse of the WTC towers are as follows. 1. Impact of the aircraft. The first major contributing factor to the collapse was the impact of the hijacked airplanes. American Airlines Flight 11 hit the North Tower, WTC-1, at 8:46 a.m., and United Airlines Flight 175 struck the South Tower, WTC-2, at 9:03 a.m. The impacts caused massive damage to the buildings, severely compromising their structural integrity. 2. Fire damage. After the aircraft impacts, the jet fuel ignited intense fires within the buildings. The fires raged for an extended period, causing structural steel to weaken and lose its load-bearing capacity. The temperature of the fires reached extremely high levels, causing further weakening of the steel beams. 3. Structural design. The design of the WTC towers played a role in their collapse. The buildings used a structural system known as the tube-within-a-tube design, where the outer walls provided most of the support. The aircraft impacts and subsequent fires damaged and compromised the integrity of these exterior walls, leading to their eventual collapse. 4. Progressive collapse. The collapse of the Twin Towers was a progressive collapse, meaning that it started at the point of impact and then propagated downward through the building. As the floors above the impact zones collapsed, they added additional weight and force to the floors below, causing a chain reaction of collapse. 5. Inadequate fireproofing. The building's fireproofing materials were not designed to withstand the intensity and duration of the fires caused by the aircraft impacts. This lack of adequate fireproofing allowed the structural steel to be more vulnerable to the effects of the fires, exacerbating the collapse. It is essential to note that the events of September 11, 2001 were an act of terrorism and were not solely the result of the building's design or construction. The attacks were a deliberate and orchestrated act of violence that led to the catastrophic collapse of the World Trade Center towers and caused significant loss of life and property.